Okay. We're live. I've got some dinner, a lot of it as well. I have a lot of dinner. I think I'll return the music up as well. The food, not that bad. Not bad. Not amazing. Booyah! Ultimate Viessa. Now it is time to get the pick. We need the pick. Ideally sooner rather than later. Season level 83. Booyah! Challenge. What do we need to do? Mission. Defeat enemies with any skill. Acquire modules. Yeah, we can do a few of these. Jugopedia. What a name. Is that the next thing we have to do now? Is just defeat hard bosses? Okay, well, I guess that's done. So cool. Let's go and farm more, unfortunately. 74. I'm pretty sure I didn't get this yesterday, right? I don't think I did get it. I do think I made a little bit too much food, but that's fine. I'll probably still eat it all anyway. Okay, so I still need to farm this mission anyway. I've joined a private, a public. Annoying. Right, it's not bad. Let me very quickly get this, go back, come here. Number 18 on the 18th of July. Make that public. And it's ready to go. Every time, man. I just want to get this guy dead. Okay, that will do. Reload and kill these. And get him killed, and then we're done. And hopefully, we get a 74. Not by the looks of it. Nope. So now we just fast travel away. Fast travel again, hope we can get everyone a bit quicker. Let's press P. What does P do? I don't know. But this mission's ready to go though. This little fucker dead. It's the most annoying part about this mission. Actually, that's a lie, he's not. The fact that there's so many enemies constantly just spawning everywhere. Got a nice little thunder cage straight to all of the ones into the middle. Fucking diabolical. You're fucking welcome. Honestly, the boys season's finale. Because boys season 4 was just good in general, in my opinion. I think it was good. Fuck anyone else who thinks it's shit. They're stupid. Just people trying to hate on a fucking TV show. I don't know if there's a single thing really from the boys that people can go, oh, this is why it's bad. I'll argue it no matter what fruit I think. I think it will forever be one of my favourite TV shows. Missing every fucking hit, man. Ow. Oh, that was nearly. That's probably like certain death there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Unfortunate, but there you go. Let's just get the fucking ult right out ready again, straight away. Hello, Zoe. How are you? Meh. Indeed. Indeed. Feeling sick. Not good. Not good. Ow. How are you? I so can't be bothered with anything. I'm not gonna get it again, am I? Oh my god, finally I got it. What happened to work? Oh my god. I don't even want to tell the story because of how fucking long and ridiculous it is. First of all, I want to do that though. Okay. Hang on. I need to. This hasn't. Oh no. 06. Hang on. Ultimate pick spiral. Okay, so not that. Oh, this is one that's done by Dead Rise. This one isn't. This one's done by Pyromaniacs. I need to get this. I need to farm this a bit, and I need to kill that with Charlie when I'm next on with Charlie. So if I type in ultimate pick code, what's the best way of getting the code? 10%, 10%. Hard outpost. Oh, it's this one. Okay, that's fine. 61. So it's come here, do this, and it's a Shaden. Okay. Oh, so. I don't know where to start. I don't know how to name people either. I'm going to send you a very quick message. What's up, Charlie? How are you doing? Okay. I've just sent you a message. I'm going to change the name of the story because I don't want people to know exactly who is who and whatnot. So, Deborah goes to the corner shop just by work, literally a couple of doors down, to get some water or something. She comes back and she says that there's a guy sleeping on a bench. I'm good, you. I'm alright. I'm literally explaining why today has been a fucking nightmare of a day. So Deborah comes back from getting some water and says there's a guy on a bench and she doesn't think he's breathing and he could be dead. So I'm like, oh, well that's not good. So I go out, I step out the door, have a little peek out, look at him to see what's going on. And he's there, he's on a bench. And Deborah's like, I don't know if he's breathing. I don't know if he's breathing. So I walk out with her and have a look at him to see if he's breathing. And I can't tell from the distance that we were. So we went a bit closer, just in the alleyway. I also need to spot the Sharon. So we went and looked, we got a little bit closer, and I could see that he was breathing. So I was like, okay, cool, he's fine. You know what? It's probably just a typical drunk in this area. And he's fine, more than likely. Like, he's just, you know, he's just drunk, or some blah 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 blah. Who fucking knows? But it's probably fine. So I leave him, we both leave him, blah 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 blah. About half an hour later, maybe a bit more, a little bit less, I don't know how long. I didn't really pay attention to find out. This guy walks into the shop. And we already know that he's been outside on this bench sleeping or whatnot. He walks in, and from what I can tell, at first glance, he's drunk. And well, let's be honest, he was drunk. He had a bottle of like Captain Morgan's rum in his hands, empty. So he's drunk. But he came in, slurring his words, saying, "I need blah, 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 blah." I don't know what he was trying to say, but he was trying to say, "I've got £100 on me," and he was asking for help. He's like, "Oh, I need help. Can you help me?" And in his little envelope, he had money. He's like, "I have £100. Can you check? I've got £100 in there." And that's it. I went, "Okay, yeah." So I did this. Every single person in the shop, which is Deborah and Charlotte at this time, have both avoided this man at all costs. Charlotte has gone out back to get Nick. So Nick can possibly probably kick him out. At this time, when this drunk guy is at the counter, Nick's son and Nick's sister walks into the room. They've just come from outside the shop, and they don't know what's going on. They're cautious. They're like, "What the fuck is going on?" No one is doing anything. No one is helping me. No one is doing anything other than me talking to this guy. Everyone else has avoided him like fucking, I don't know like what, but something you avoid. Everyone's avoiding him. He's asking for help. He's slurring this, that. He's blah 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 blah. He's saying, he's asking if he's got money. I've checked his little envelope. He's got he doesn't have £100. He had £50, and he had some sort of like debit card in there. I was like, "You only have £50, and you got a card in there. There's no £100." He went, "No, there's £100." Like, "There isn't, mate. Sorry, there's only £50. There's a £20 note, a £20 note, and a £10 note. You only have £50, but you have a card with you." And then he doesn't really say much. Again, he's like, "Can you help me? I need help." And this repeats. I need help, or can you help me? And then he said, I say, "Well, I've asked, do you want some water? Do you need help? How can I help you?" Every time he asks, "I need help," I say, "How can I help?" It was as if he was like, he was oh fuck, what's that word? When you forget, when you forget what's going on. It begins with a D. I can't remember what it is. I used it earlier and I forgot what it was. But it felt like as if he kept forgetting he was in a conversation, and it could have been because he was drunk. But it felt like he wasn't remembering he was in a conversation. Dementia, that is it. Thank you. Yeah, it acted as if he didn't know he was in a conversation. He kept asking the same question. And I said, "Have you got anyone you can call?" And he went, and again, this whole time he's slurring. I can barely understand a word he's saying. Whenever he asks a question, I have to get him to repeat it like 4 times, but I can't understand him. Eventually, I find out he's got a friend called Rachel. However, he doesn't have a phone. He doesn't have a phone number for Rachel, and that's it. So I can't help there. If he's got no phone number and he's got no phone, I can't contact Rachel. So I'm saying, do you want to go sit down? So I'm trying to get him out of the shop because he's in the middle of a shop, blah 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 blah. And he eventually follows me after like 30 seconds or a minute of me trying to get him out, weaving him through the customers, getting him outside. So do you want to go sit on the bench? We start walking towards the bench. I'm not really touching him, but my hand is there in case he starts falling or something. So we get towards the bench. He's starting to lose his balance. He can't stand up, so he walks towards a wall, loses balance, not collapses to the floor, but he leans like fully up against the wall and slowly like lowers himself to the floor. And I was like, and he's like, "Can you help me?" Again, I'm like, "How can I help?" And I said, "Do you want some water? Do you want me to call someone? Do you want me to call an ambulance?" And he went, "No, I've discharged." He's mumbling, but discharged from the war. I'm like, "What? You discharged?" He went, "Yeah, myself." It's like that, and so at that point, he's discharged him from the hospital, or he said what I thought he was trying to say is a ward, maybe like a psychiatric ward, because I don't think he was right in the head. I mean, he was drinking. He even said it. I'm an alcoholic. Later on in the story, but I think there was something more than just he's drunk about too much alcohol. No, I don't think anyone calls a hospital a ward. Maybe I'm wrong, but I only hear the word ward used when it's referring to some sort of like mental part. He's saying he's not feeling well. He's feeling sick. He thinks he's got diarrhea. So okay. He said, "Do you want me to call someone?" Could have been a rehab ward, possibly. But yeah, either way. So I'm going through doing this. I say I'm going to go for a couple minutes, okay? I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna get someone to help. Blah 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 blah. So I walk off. I go back into the shop, and both Deborah and Charlotte are dealing with customers. Whatnot. Blah 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 blah. Nick and his sister and son are nowhere to be found. They're gone. And I could just say to both the two girls, what's the best thing to do? Like, do I contact police here, or do I contact like an ambulance? And Charlotte just goes, "Well, is he harassing anyone? Is he like causing any problems?" Like, he's not causing any problems, no. She said, "You can't really call police then. He's not doing anything wrong." Not really. I said, "Oh, so ambulance then?" She went, "Well, yeah, but I've called the ambulance in the past, and they get really angry. They start shouting at me and trying to call an ambulance or whatnot." I was like, "Well, we can't just leave him there. Like, doing whatever, blah blah blah. So I call an ambulance, just go through the whole scenario with the person on the phone. Give her the location, this, that, blah 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 blah. She's asking questions, I'm answering them. It's like, do you know who this guy is? I'm like, no, it's just a random guy. I'm working. He came in. End of. Like, do you know his name? Nope, he can't. He can't really speak. How old is he? Like, I don't know. I don't know him. But I would guess mid 30s to early 40s. And she's like, is he breathing properly? I went, well, I don't really know. I've not gone to like fully like touch him because I don't want to get too close to him and aggravate him. But I mean, he's breathing fine. He's not. It doesn't sound like he's struggling or anything. And she's like, okay. And after more questions, blah blah blah, she's like, can you help me do some tests because there's a possibility, or is it? She said, can you help me do some tests? I was like, what kind of tests? Because again, like, there's a possibility that I might not be able to do these tests. And she's like, oh, there's a possibility it could be symptoms of a stroke. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. What are the tests? She starts listing them down to me. She's like, can you say your name? Or something like that. I think that was the first question. So I said, oh no, can you smile? Can you smile? So I said, oh hello mate, can you smile for me? Give me a smile. And I smiled at him like with my really weird smile because it's the only way I can smile. And he's just looking at me like dead in the face, like any soul has been taken from him. I'm like, yeah, no, he's not smiling. And she goes, is he refusing to smile or he can't smile? I said, I got no clue, but he's not smiling. Whether he's refusing to smile or he can't do it, I do not know. I can't tell you that, I'm not him. It's like, fine, okay. He said, can he raise both his arms out in front of him? So I say to him, hey mate, can you raise your arms out in front of you? And he just like mutters, and I go, no, he can't do it. And she says, is it because is he refusing or because he can't physically do it? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if he can do it or if he can't do it. I can't tell you. And then he tries to lift his right arm. He lifts it ever so slightly, and not much. Like he goes like that, sort of like a move. Like is it ever so slight, like move. Doesn't move his left arm. And I was like, he just tried moving his right arm, moved ever so slightly, but he did not raise it. So okay, and she then says, can you get him to repeat the following? The early bird catches the worm. I say, alright mate, can you say this? And say it to him, he goes, over. And then that's it. I'm like, no, he can't say it. He can't say it. And she said, is he refusing to say it? I went, no, like he just went, over. May have missed a few chapters, you work in care or something. No, I don't, man. I work in retail. I got some fucking drunk guy come in. Well, I say drunk guy. He was fucked up. You've not missed much. You just missed some details. Guy walked into the shop. I'm dealing with him. I get him out of the shop. I call an ambulance. You're pretty much up to speed now. Also, how are you doing? It's been a while, man. Nice to see you still around. So yeah, call an ambulance. Blah blah blah. Blah. Oh, can you stay with him? Well, I said, well, I'm working. So I can't particularly. I can't stay for ages, but I can stay for as long as possible. I'll keep checking on him because I work right next to where this is. She went, okay, it's been a while, all good mate, hope all is well with you, new job going well. I fucking hate it, mate, I hate it. I want out. The people I work with are just they're fucking toxic assholes. I can't stand them. And the whole shop's a fucking mess. It's managed and owned by people who just doesn't feel like they know what they're doing. So I pop back to the shop after being told it's going to take about 30 to 50 minutes for an ambulance to get there. So I pop back to the shop, I make sure everything's going alright and make sure they're okay, blah blah blah, and also like, you know, I'm working, I'm trying to stay as close to the shop and helping as I can. Few minutes go by. I walk back out to check on him. Yeah, ambulances take forever. Yeah. Go back out to check on him, and he's still on the floor. Go out and check on him. He's just sat up. He's not doing anything still. Blah 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 blah. I leave again after talking to him for a minute or so. Go back to the shop. And I'm there for maybe like 3-5 minutes, something like that. And a woman walks in who sat on a bench opposite where he sat down on the floor, and comes and said, "Oh, he's just collapsed." So I run out. Oh, I say run out. I quickly get outside, go see him. I'm not running. I'm not sprinting or like I'm just like kind of fast walking, because she made it sound like, oh yeah, he's collapsed on the floor, blah blah blah. So I go out and check on him. He's just fallen over onto his sides. That's all he's done. He's like trying to like lay down. At this point, remember that diarrhea part? Yeah, it smells like shit. So I think he shat himself. I don't know. I can only assume he shat himself. So as I go out to see him, and he's on the floor, I'm trying to talk to him, saying, "Oh, do you want to sit up? Blah 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 blah. Do you want some water yet?" And he's still going, "No, no, don't." He doesn't want water. He's refusing water at anything, at any cost. And another guy walks by and says, "Are you okay?" To me, like, "Do you need help? What's happened?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's discharged himself from hospital. He's been drinking. He's not feeling well." Reiterating the whole feeling sick, diarrhea. I don't know if he's from a hospital or from like a psychiatric ward or something. And so he helps me. The guy wants to sit up, so the new guy, who I'll call Mark, starts helping me, and we lift him off. I say lift him. We pull him up off the ground, leaning up against a wall. He's now sitting on his debit cards, his £50, and his empty bottle of Captain Morgan's. And I reiterate, I said, "Yeah, call an ambulance, this, that, blah 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 blah." And I said to him, I said to the new guy, I said to Mark, "I'll be back in like a couple minutes. Just in that building there, I'm working. So I'll pop back in a couple minutes, if that's alright." He went, "Yeah, that's fine, no worries." So I pop it, go into work, help out for a couple minutes, play some balloons, blah blah blah, clean, whatever. Go back out. There's more people out there now around him. And guy's still talking to him. And there's a guy. He says, "Oh yeah, I work in A&E, blah blah blah. We don't want him. Like he'll come in, he'll go through the system, he'll just leave again, and he'll get drunk again. Like he's just gonna drink." I'm like, I mean, is that a problem though? I don't know if that's a problem. I don't think him just being an alcoholic is a problem. Yes, drinking isn't helping, but there's something wrong with him. Like, I don't like you don't drink alcohol, feel sick, and then also get diarrhea from alcohol, right? I don't like it just wasn't right. Something was off. It wasn't just he was an alcoholic. So he was like, "Yeah, I'm an A&E," and then he's like, "Oh yeah," and then he fucks off. As he's walking off, some woman comes up and says, "Oh, is he okay? Do you need help?" And then the new guy, Mark, says, "Oh no, it's fine. The ambulance has already been called. They're on their way. Blah 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 blah." And she walks off, and two women, I'm not going to name them, there's no need, come up and start going, "Yeah, well, fuck off, why are you doing this, why are you being why are you being a bitch, fuck off, blah 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 blah." I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then they get involved because one of the girls has just passed her first aid course, first aid training. So she gets down, she's talking to him, she's trying to help him. I'm filling the other girl in and the first aid trainee in as well, when she's listening. And she's now on the phone to someone. They work, or one of them works in the centre. So she calls someone up, one of the security guys, and asks if they can help or something, blah blah blah. And they bring a defibrillator just in case, because they said this woman also called the ambulance because there wasn't one here. And then I already called an ambulance. She went, oh, okay, that's fine, no worries. They're still on their way. They're blue lights now. I was like, okay, cool, fine. So security from the centre bring a defibrillator because the ambulance said if you have a defibrillator nearby, it's probably good to have one in case. So we're waiting for the security to go. I'm like, the other guy, Mark, he's like, I need to go. I can only stay for 15 minutes because he stayed for like 20 minutes. And I said to him that he can go when he needs to, but if he can stay for 15 minutes, that would be fantastic for me because I can quickly go back to work and help out work. And he was like, yeah, that's fine, no worries, I got this. In the meantime, they went and got him some water. He drank a little bit, not much, like a sip. So now we're all waiting, and then I've gone out. The security guards eventually get there with a defibrillator. The two girls stick around for a few minutes and then they leave. Mark's gone, so it's now just me and the two security guards. Eventually, a person comes by and says, "Oh yeah, I'm a doctor or some blah blah blah." He's some sort of doctor person. And he said, blah blah. I filled him in. And I was like, yeah, well, he's just drunk. I was like, well, no, like, the guy also mentioned that he had no medication. He ran out of medication, so he was on something. We don't know what it was. And throughout this time, he's saying, I want to be better. I don't want to be like this. So like he's not right in the head. Something's wrong with him. And this new guy sticks around for a little bit until an ambulance gets here. He's on the phone to an ambulance. And I said, I've already called an ambulance. Believe it or not, I called an hour ago. And he's like, well, thank you honestly for doing all of it. The ambulance are in the one-way system now, so they were a couple minutes away. At this point, Nick comes out and is looking at me, and the new doctor, he's there. So I'm like, I literally work in the shop next door. I'm going to quickly pop off for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'll come back. If that's right. I went, yeah, that's fine, no worries. So I pop off. Nick calls me over. He's standing outside now, watching me, and he's asking me what's happened. I'm filling him in. Blah 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 blah. Pause the story here very quickly. In the middle of this story, some point, one of the girls, Deborah, just so you know who it is, Zoe, it won't surprise you, comes out to me, not like, oh, what's going on, or not all nice. She's like, Reece, you need to come inside now. I'm like, what? I'm sorry, I'm helping someone. At this point, I'm already on my way in. Literally, she's called me at the time I was coming in. I'm like, well, I'm on my way now, but like, he needs help. No one's fucking helping him. And she was like, it's not your problem. He's done this to himself. I'm like, that's not how this fucking works, okay? Like, yes, he's been drinking, but there's more. He's got more of a problem than just drinking. Like, he's not feeling well. He's he's discharged himself from a hospital or a ward, a psychiatric ward, something. He's got no medication. Like, there's something more going on like this. And she's like, it's not your problem. He's done this to himself. I'm like, actually, you know what? You can shut the fuck up. Because if this was one of your family members that was like this, you would be there helping. The fact is, none of you helped. Every single person, Deborah, Charlotte, the two girls working with me, Nick, the owner, and Nick's son and sister all stood there this whole time and didn't do a single fucking thing. None of them tried to make an effort of doing a phone call. None of them tried getting him out. No one tried talking to him. They all avoided him. And I'm like, you guys didn't do a single fucking thing. You guys left it to me. No one tried to intervene. No one tried to help. You guys just avoided it at all costs and left it all to me. And I'm not going to sit here and let this guy who's come in asking for help, he's clearly fucked. Not just because he's drunk, but there's something else going on. And I'm not going to sit here and just let him fucking go like that. Like, he needs help. End of. And she was like, she was getting angry, and I just fucking shut her down. Charlotte went, no, that's it. End the conversation here. That's it. Done. I don't want to hear anymore. So I stopped. Fine. And I'm like, look, I know, I'm working, but I can't have I can't happily go have a conscience that no one is helping him. Do I want to sit there and help him? And I'll be entirely honest, not particularly, because this is a sort of situation that I don't know what the fuck to do, and I don't feel comfortable doing it. I have to touch him. I don't like touching people. Like, I don't know what to do. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can. No one else is helping me. So I'm like, I can't sit here when there's some guy outside who's drunk, got no one to call. He's not got what he wants. He also came in saying, "Can I speak to Dan?" I was like, we don't have a Dan. He said, "No, Dan out back." I was like, there is no Dan out back. So no, there is. There's a Dan out. You've got Dan out back. I'm like, I'm sorry, we don't. And it's like, no, Dan is everywhere out back. And so that's another one I'm thinking, like, oh, he's got some sort of mental problem, because he thinks there's like he thinks Dan is there, and I'm assuming like Dan might be his dad or a brother or a friend who's died or blah blah something. I don't know, but that's another reason why I think he had a mental problem, because or like maybe he's schizophrenic or something. I've got no clue. So I can't just leave him there. No one's helping him, and I can't just go on my day whilst he's there, possibly about to fucking die from something. He could be having a stroke. And that's it. Now, complete silence with me and Deborah. That's not her name. I've got multiple names on this list, so don't worry. So yeah, that's all happens. I then, once I've gone in, once I've helped in the shop and it's a bit more quiet, and I go back out. Oh yeah, so that's the middle part. Back to where I was speaking to Nick outside. The ambulance turns up just as I'm relaying all the information to Nick, and I'm waving the ambulance down, pointing to where he is. They pull up next to me, I'm like, he's there. I'm pointing at fucking him. And they drive up. They speak to the other guy, the doctor guy, who's relayed everything I've told to him to the paramedics. I then, after I'm done talking to Nick, I go to the paramedics saying, I'm the one that called the ambulance. If there's any information that you need from a beginning, I can pretty much fill you in on everything. If you need me, if it's right, I'm working. I work literally just there. I pointed out the shop that they're right next to, and I'm like, yep, that's fine, no worries. And I went off. So we had a huge argument because someone was fucked, like majorly fucked. And I don't think it was just drunk fucked. I think he was mentally fucked and drunk fucked. And one of the guys that I was speaking to was like, yeah, yes, he's drunk, but like you don't get like this without having some sort of problem. Like there's something there. There's, like, whether it's a mental problem or like he's gone through something, like something's happened to him in general to make him do this. And eventually I'm in the shop with Deborah and Charlotte. Deborah goes out back, and I speak to Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte says to me, "Oh, by the way, Deborah's really annoyed at you. Where you spoke to her." I was like, "You know what? I really don't give a flying fuck. I don't care. I don't care. He was there. He needed help. No one was helping him. Everyone was avoiding him. Blah 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 blah. Someone had to fucking help him, and I'm not going to sit there and let someone like that go. If someone else was dealing with it from the get-go, I would have not stepped in. But because no one stepped in at all, but the 5 people in the shop that all had relations to the shop did fucking nothing. So from that point onwards, which was about maybe 20 past 4 that argument happened, I barely spoken to Deborah. Maybe like 1 or 2 sentences just when she's asked something and I've responded because she needs an answer. She's fucking stupid. And yeah. That's kind of the end of it. Multiple people for things like, oh, thank you, like. But it's fucking ridiculous. I'm sat there thinking, I'm not going to say the word out loud, but it's spelled R-A-P-E, right? My point is, which I've not made this point to anyone, but if a girl like Deborah goes out, drinks a lot of alcohol, gets a bit too drunk, right, and then gets R-A-P-E-D, right, is that I can say, oh, that's your fault. You did that to yourself. And if I said that to someone, that happens, because they've gone out and got drunk, blah 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 blah, they would be fucking fuming, especially her. And the thing is as well, this Deborah, she's got a lot of fucking problems. She's got depression, she's got anxiety, she's fucking this, she's all about people with mental health, this blah blah blah. I'm like, he clearly has something wrong with him, and you're treating him like a fucking pile of garbage. Which again, like, sure, he's drunk. He could be your local crackhead who could get aggressive. But the whole time, he didn't get angry once. He was just confused, he was drunk, and he was asking for help. And he didn't want to feel how he was feeling. But he doesn't have any other answer, I guess, than to drink. Like loads of other people. So I kicked off because Deborah said that and blah blah blah, and then he was like, Charlotte was like, "Oh no, I agree with you." I kind of agree. Like, it's you are working. I was like, no, I honestly could not care less. I couldn't care less. If someone like that is that bad, I'll have my fucking resignation in. I said it in front of customers. At this point, the customers were not like 5 or 2. They're a little bit off. But I was like, I'll fucking hand my resignation in. If this is a problem, I'll hand it in. Because I can't just sit there and leave it. Again, like I don't want to sit there and handle it. It's not me. That's no. But I had to, and no one else did a fucking thing. So that is that. They also have no idea what it's like to be an alcoholic and to have little to no control over it. Exactly. Like, it was a fucking nightmare of a scenario. I know I handled it well. I could have probably handled it differently. But I don't know what I could have done differently. If someone has a stab wound and came in, would they leave them because they're at work? Yeah, more than likely. These guys don't care about anyone other than themselves. They're all selfish assholes. But this is the thing I don't understand. This Deborah, she's got loads of problems. She's got depression. She's got anxiety. She struggles with loads of mental problems. And she struggles. She doesn't feel work anywhere else other than work and home. Even walking to work, which is a 5-minute walk for her, she doesn't feel safe. And she's sat here judging. She judges fucking everyone that has a problem, unless it's her. If she's got a problem like, oh, I'm depressed or I'm stressed or anxiety, it's her. Like, she's like, oh, but as soon as someone else comes in, she's like, oh, fucking yeah, shut up. Whoa. It's slightly different, yes, but also no. Someone's clearly in crisis, they need help and deserve help and just some human decency. Exactly. I mean, like I said, if someone else was dealing it from the get-go, I would have left. I wouldn't have dealt with it. But no one helped me. Like, Charlotte got Nick from Outback to thinking that Nick would like kick him out, And this was at the very start. Seems to be the new world in society. We no longer look out for each other. People have become so self-absorbed with their own issues. Yeah, 100%. Humanity's a fucking shit show, mate. It's awful. And these are people I work with. They're so two-faced. I can't stand them. I fucking... they're sick in the fucking head. And if Nick isn't complaining, then it clearly isn't a problem. Nick wasn't complaining. I think it was bothering him because he kept coming out and looking at me and watching me. I'm not sure if he was checking, if he was looking because he was worried about something, or he was looking out for me, or if he was just annoyed that I wasn't there. But after a while, he asked me because I want, when the whole I think the whole Deborah thing kicked off, he came out and I was like, no one's helping him. Like, I have to help him. No one is helping him. Everyone's refusing to. So I think he could tell that it was annoying me, and that I wasn't just like this. Actually, like this, I think he could tell that it was kind of important that what I was doing, even though it wasn't running his business. And when I spoke to him, when he pulled me aside, like, oh, what's going on? He didn't seem annoyed. He was very quiet, but he was listening, and I explained it, and he didn't say anything. I was like, okay. Assume you work with a small team similar to the party shop. Not really the attitude to have when you're so close knitted with the rest of your team. You got to look out for each other in these situations. Yeah, exactly the same small team. There's at the moment there's only like 6 people who work there, and today they had 3 people working. Yeah, I've said it to multiple. I've said it. There's one person in the shop at the moment who I actually generally kind of get on with. Like, she's not bad, and she's very understanding of stuff like this, like kids with autism or ADHD or anything like this, because she's got a nephew who struggles with that sort of stuff. So she's understanding, and I said to her, like, everyone here, which is bad because she's friends with the manager, and at that point I'm slating the manager at that point. So everyone here is fucking two-faced and toxic. So, well, not you, don't worry. I don't think he had a problem. He asked you what was happening to tell me that he was checking on you. I could be wrong because I don't know him very well. If I know him, he doesn't care about what was happening. He cares about me being in there working. That's what he cares about. You know him. If I had fucking Rona, the vid, I'd have to work it because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about his staff. None of them there care about the staff. Which is why another reason I have a problem with the management and the owning there. If that wasn't a red flag, there you go. But I said people here, the workplace is toxic. People are two-faced. I said to her, like, if every single relationship I have with people at this place feels fake. I said, other than you, me and you get on perfectly fine, blah 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 blah. But I said, Charlotte feels fake. Deborah, I'm not a fan of her, but I get on with her, whatnot. One of the new girls, I said, I get on with her. She's really nice. And 2 of the previous girls that left, I got on with, and that's it. I said, but now this place feels like such a two-faced, toxic environment, and it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like everyone's there's like, oh yeah, we're friends, we're like a family. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. They're just chatting so much shit. They chat so much shit. I'm fucking sick of it. If I was out yesterday and having my flare up and no one helped me, I honestly think I'd be heartbroken. I honestly couldn't do anything for myself last night and this morning and desperately needed help and support. Yeah. And it's just the fact that I said, like, you're telling me, like, if this was your brother, you wouldn't be, like, upset or, like, worried about him and trying to help him. And she went, oh, this is Deborah, by the way. This is the major cunt. She's like, my brother wouldn't be like that though. None of my family would get like that. He did it to himself. I'm like, you fucking silly cow. So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much the whole story. I don't think I've missed anything out. It's a little bit jumbled, but most part it was in line. But it's, oh man. Should kick off someone just left their family in that situation. Exactly. Even if it was her. Again, this one. My point is, and I didn't make this point, but if she went out, got drunk, and then got RAPDs, right? Can I then go, oh, you got drunk. That's on you. You did that to yourself. Can I say that? No, of course I can't, because that's fucking outrageous. And that's the exact same scenario here. The same things happen, just in the outcome was, or he wasn't, you know, that. But the same thing happened. He's out of control. He needs help. Like, all it takes is one tiny slip up. Yeah, like it's fucking ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But that's it. Story done. My throat is hurting now. From what, like 40 minutes of straight just ranting quite aggressively. But at the end of the day, it had to be done. No one else was going to do it. And sometimes it doesn't even need a trigger. Elle got psychosis out of fucking nowhere. One day he was fine, and the next he wasn't, and he had some seriously bad coping mechanisms. Yeah. And this is the thing, like this Deborah, I don't know why she's acting like it, because again, she knows all this shit too well, all this mental health shit. And like there was a time that there's a guy who we're like kind of friends with who comes into the shop. And he says mental health, like anxiety or stress, isn't a thing. It's not a thing, doesn't exist. Depression, sure, but anything else doesn't exist. And she got really arsey with him, and so that's absolutely not true. I have it. Blah blah blah. She got really angry at him. Like, you need to shut the fuck up before I get angry with you. Blah blah blah. And I spoke to Charlotte, who's friends with him. He's Romanian. No, hang on. I know you kick off, but hang on for a second. He's Romanian, and in Romania, stuff like mental health, anxiety, blah blah blah, is not a common thing. Like, it doesn't really exist there. Like, he fully admitted that depression was a thing, but he was like, it's not a thing. And I spoke to Charlotte because she's Hungarian, and Hungarian and Romania are like right next to each other. They're bordering, and she's like, he does kind of have a point. Like, I don't agree with him. I think it does exist, but from how he's brought up in his culture and his race, it doesn't really exist. So I understand where he's coming from at that point. But it wasn't even the fact that like they discussed it. Like, he didn't say, oh, I don't think it exists for this reason, and then she went, well, no, it does exist for this reason. She just kicked off it instantly. So again, I know you say you'd kick off, and I disagree with him. I know depression, anxiety, and all of this is a thing, but at the same time, I can't really sit there and argue his culture and how his race has handled it. Same reason as I can't just sit there and argue religion unless it's being actually discussed. And there was no discussion. So I understand where he was coming from. But she fucking kicked off because of a mental health thing like that. But now, when someone else could have had a mental health problem like that, she's like, oh, he fucking did it to himself, he should have been drinking. Fucking cunt. Okay, I'm assuming you're possibly writing a message. I'm gonna go check on the doggo. I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Wake up, early mornings, late nights, hopping on a different flight. What's the meaning of life, ayy? Wake up, same-ish, different day. Make a wish, call it pray. Am I sick, am I okay, ayy? Stay up, late nights, still in pain. In my mind, it decays as I try to make a change. See the sun, see it set, feel some pain, feel regret. All the same, what is next? I'm to blame for my head, Life, it changes in many different ways, yeah. You turn the page and you see a new day, yeah. Be the same or you go and make a name, yeah. Listen to hate or help someone who's in pain, yeah. We all want love and we all wanna be great, yeah. It's not enough, so we keep running the race, yeah. This life is tough if you let it be that way, yeah. Sit back and love your own journey every day. I got a deep thoughts in my bed, got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah. I live for music, yeah, I love to do it, yeah. It's therapeutic and I needed to get through it, yeah. I keep on moving, yeah, I keep on doing, yeah. I keep improving so people can feel it too, and go on and fix their lives one decision at a time, one vision, one mind. We're winning this grind. Okay, let's make each other proud. Turn the future into now, turn this world upside down, yeah. I don't wanna feel the pain no more, I just wanna make a change, restore humanity. The sanity is leaving for the vanity. I plan to be close with my family, substantially avoiding a calamity. Financially stable, it's a fantasy, it's blasphemy. I holler out loud cause I'm crying out in agony, I just wanna help people, yeah. Cause we all just equal, and we all just fearful, those who deceitful, yeah. But if we all just work hard, yeah, and we let down our guards, yeah, we can open up our hearts and figure out how to heal ourselves. I got a lot of deep thoughts in my bed, got me feeling like a weak spot in my head, and I ask myself to please stop. Take a breath, need to get all of these deep thoughts out my head, yeah. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own. I just wanna be known, I just wanna be home. Feel like I'm all alone and I need to do it on my own, yeah.
I've had arguments with my uncle as he doesn't believe in antidepressants and antipsychotics. Bear in mind, this is my dad's brother who lost his older brother to depression. He doesn't believe in depression or anything like that, just thinks people fake it to get away with certain things. Yeah. This guy wasn't saying... This guy was saying that depression exists, but stuff like anxiety wasn't a thing. That's what he was saying. I should have fast traveled first as well, I fucked that up. To be honest, I think some people do actually suffer from mental illness, but I also think there are some people that just say they have it. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% there are people who just say they have it. Is there many? Who knows, but there are people out there who want attention. And special attention. Who would say that they want it. Is that everyone? No. Is there a lot of people? I don't know. but it definitely exists. And I think people who, some people who say they have depression or some sort of mental illness start making themselves think that they actually have it. Like, some people go, oh yeah, I feel sad, I'm depressed. Oh yeah, I'm so depressed, sort of thing. I wonder what he would do if someone had a panic attack in front of him. In front of who? Nick? In front of who? Or are you talking about your uncle? For the most part, I think it's important to have a diagnosis. Oh yeah, 100%. If you think you have it, get diagnosed. If you think you have it and you don't know and you haven't got a diagnosis, look for someone, the guy who doesn't believe in anxiety. Ah, yeah. I mean, I think he would probably still help, but I don't think he would see it as like a panic attack or anxiety. I think he'd just be like, I don't know. I don't even know what he would think of us. But again, the thing is though, I don't even know if that's fully the case because he didn't get to like say anything before being shouted at and told to fuck off. I don't entirely know his like belief on it. But I know he just said, "Oh, anxiety doesn't exist." I don't think that exists. I heard no reasoning for it because again the argument. But then again the Hungarian girl who knows him and knows Romania said it's not really a thing now. Even depression in Romania isn't really a thing. Like, I mean, does it exist in Romania? Probably, but they don't mark it as depression. They just mark it as someone being upset or sad. Right? That's all it is. I didn't even know what it was and what it meant until I was diagnosed, and then I was like, "Oh, there's a word for those feelings." I was like 10 when I got diagnosed, so nothing new. It's just Romania as a whole, yeah. It's like, it is what it is, man. Like, I would have been interested to know why he thinks that. But again, like, it's his culture. So he's been raised and grown into being told that this doesn't exist. This is just like a figment of your imagination. Same as all these fucking Bible bashers. Like, it's, even though in this scenario anxiety does exist and God doesn't, or if God does exist, he is a cunt. It's just, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the whole place is a fucking nightmare. I fucking hate it. I was meant to leave a little bit early today to get an early train. That didn't happen, unfortunately. With all the stuff that happens and being a staff member down for a bit, me, the shop kind of fell back on some like walk-ins and some orders. It got busy. Obviously, Nick and neither his sister or son actually helped because when do they? And then had to go do a delivery. It was a like 10-minute walk. I left at 6:20. Got there at like 6:32. Got back to the shop at 6:50, and my train was at 6:58. So it was just a rush of the last like half an hour, and still recovering from this whole fucking scenario. My grandma doesn't believe in COVID and talks to my mum all the time and hasn't spoken to her at all since mum said she tested positive. I'm sorry. The tinfoil hats during COVID was quite the sight. Honestly, the people are just fucking stupid. And I know this is your grandma, and I'm sorry, but people who think this sort of stuff really needs to just be put down. because they're stupid. I'm sorry. I know she's family, but I'm not just attacking her. I'm attacking anyone who thinks of this. If anyone thinks that it's a hoax, then they're staying to humanity. Get them gone. That's the last time I ever worked in retail. Honestly, mate, I so badly want out of retail. The only reason I haven't left is because I want somewhere else. I want to go somewhere else. I want to do something else. But there's no way in hell am I quitting this current place just to go work in a different retail place. Nuh-uh. This place is easy. I'm one of the fucking best staff members they've ever had their entire fucking lives. I'm one of the best they'll probably ever have. And yeah. COVID wasn't even bad, killed less people than common cold. I mean, COVID was bad. You can't say it wasn't, it was bad. I'll tell you later about a conversation that my aunt had with my grandma about COVID vaccine. But the other thing though, like this is the issue of people, when people die, when they're at a hospital, if someone had COVID and just died out of nowhere, they mark it down as COVID killed them, and probably the same thing with the common cold, blah blah blah. But the issue with COVID is, yes, it was bad, like it generally was. People like us though, Charlie, like we're not too bad. Oh, they 100% did boost the numbers for COVID deaths. Yeah. But people like newborn babies and older people, it was fucking horrendous for them. Like people, again, majority of people was probably fine. People with low immune systems, like it's bad. Like it wasn't a good thing. It was bad. It's probably not the worst like plague we've had in the fucking world in the past, but it was still pretty bad. It's awful for you, yeah. Because arguably, the vid was, I could be wrong here, and I'm not going to fact check myself because that's too much effort. I'm pretty sure it was a lot easier for vid to spread than it was for like a common cold. Like, my only issue from vid was the fact they spent billions on health and safety related items, signs, mask, gloves, and once it ended they just left it all to rot. They never donated any of it. Oh, of course, like, well this is, oh, that's the thing with like the government though, right? They don't actually care. They'll do whatever they need to do at the time, and then that's it. My old firm ended up with 10,000 masks left to expire. Wow. That's a lot. But people don't care. Like, they'll do what they need to do, and then once it's eased up or something, they'll go, yeah, fuck it, don't care now. Mum struggled really bad because of her asthma. I remember her nearly collapsing in the bathroom and I had to rush up to her with her pump. That's a good point, I forgot about that. People with asthma were fucked. COVID was not a good time. It really wasn't. It was fine for some of us, but some people got affected by it so badly, much worse than what a common cold does. And the only reason that you can say really a common cold killed more people is because a common cold has been around a lot longer. And again, the same sort of thing. Someone could just die overnight, and if they have a common cold, they go, "Oh, we'll die because of common cold." The stupid thing is, the masks and gloves could have been donated to hospitals and vets and places like that where they would be used every day. They could have, yeah. I'm interested. What causes more death, COVID or common cold? I'm interested if there's like a stat for this. The global case rates and case fatality rates for 6 major pandemics are 1918 influenza, 50 million, avian influenza, which doesn't tell me. I don't know. Common cold is impossible to eradicate because it evolves too quickly for us to vaccinate against it. Yeah. Ow, motherfucker! It could have done anything but test the mask with just left and right. Yeah. You know, yeah, it is fucking ridiculous. Okay, here's one article. Let's see what this is. The post read, I cannot deal with this corona blah 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 bullshit anymore. We are wasting our life from the fact that we could potentially die from this virus shit. There is more chance of dying from common cold, which we all get at some point. According to a team of global health scientists and infection prevention at blah 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 blah, a public health information hub. Have noticed they gave up giving out boosters. I don't know if anyone here is getting offered them. I think people are still getting offered them. I think even... Did you get offered one somewhat recently, Zoe? I can't remember now. But I feel like they're still getting them. But it has really died out now, though. Public distills complex health and medical science, even though the vast majority of only experience mild or no symptoms, is far more lethal than the common colds. The common cold is generally not lethal, with some rare exceptions. The flu, which is deadlier than the common cold, killed 0.1% of the people who contracted it in 2019. It is still too early to discern accurate global death estimates for people who have had contracted COVID-19, but estimates have ranged from 1% to 25% of all cases depending on the country. The experts argue that a conservative death rate of 1% would therefore make COVID-19 at least 10 times as deadly as the flu, and therefore significantly more lethal than the common cold. So actually, by the sounds of it, common cold is not as lethal. I did enjoy wearing masks though because it meant I could go into college looking like shit, but most people didn't know because half my face was covered. I still get offered them, but I haven't bothered them after my first booster. I did have the flu vaccine last year though. Yeah, so it seems like, at least from that article, and without doing too much more reading into it, that Vid was more dangerous than the common cold. Common cold was not very lethal. The flu is more lethal, killing up to 0.1% of people who have it or something like that. And then Vid was, what was it, 5 to 25% of people. Now flu is a bastard. Flu will kick your ass for days. Yeah, it's not fun. But I feel like the flu's always been like that, hasn't it? But also, it feels like the flu and like a common cold is just kind of the same. Just flu's more intense, really. Anything kicks my ass for days, so I can't make no comment on that. Yeah. The benefits of a weak immune system, eh? Yeah. Honestly, as I've said, what a fucking day. I need out of this I need out of this hellhole. I need out of it. Ever had swine flu? No, that is quite possibly one of the worst things I've ever had. I don't know. I got no clue. I might have, and if I have, I wouldn't have known. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Barlow said, since over 50% of common colds are caused by rhinovirus, if it had a similar or high mortality rate as CoV2, and cause multiple infections per year, there would be a massive mortality associated with a common cold. This, he concludes, is something clearly we don't see. CoV-2 is a new Rona that causes a disease known as COVID-19. Verdict: false. You are not more likely to die of a common cold than COVID. I keep saying fuck. I can't think of that word. I mean, actually, I might be able to say it now. It's been so long. Pneumonia was the worst thing I got. Got quite lucky during COVID. Pneumonia. What the fuck's pneumonia? Infection in your lungs caused by bacteria. Ah, yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. It's like normal flu, but with temperatures and cold and that stuff. But then it adds vomiting and upset stomach to it, and not being able to move because of pain, not able to keep anything in your system. I didn't. I've only just. Yeah, she's literally just had vid for the 8th time. My appendix nearly exploding was awful too. I just got to find more old Ajax blueprint. Let's go, baby. I need to do Dead Bride, bro. I need to do Dead Bride. I've got I'm farming what 64 at the moment, I think. It's not 64, it's 61. I've got 4. Zoe, sound like you don't have good luck at all. She doesn't, honestly. She's got fucking awful luck. I'm like never ill. I say awful luck. I mean, it is awful luck, but she's got a fucking awful immune system. I was in hospital again last night with diverticulitis. Yeah. Fucking struggling, man. It's the only jackpot she's hit. It's fucking medical jackpot. No lottery. Third time this year? Really? That was your third time with diverticulitis? I didn't know it was your third. That's only just over halfway through the fucking year. Here's to another 3. Let's hope not. Let's so fucking hope not. Don't say that. No, let's not. Let's. I touch woods. I'm touching woods. Let's hope not. Let's so honestly hope not. Because no one needs to be going through that. But I guess so. Actually, Zoe, you did it to yourself, though, didn't you? You did it to yourself. I had it twice back to back where I called 1-1 the first one and ended up in hospital the second. I see. Was that not all just one thing? How? I'm taking the piss. You know, the girl that I work with he did it to himself. Don't worry. I was just using very clear and reasonable logic that was used on me earlier today. I was gonna say. Sorry, you should. Yeah. I mean, you should have clicked on. But you did that to yourself. Mum's fault, actually. Genetics. I mean, it could be multiple reasons. To be fair, like smoking's not good for it, so it could even cause it from smoking. I'm tired and unwell. Leave me alone. You're unwell because you did that to yourself as well, I guess. Oh my god, it's so warm in here. 4 generations in my family have it. Really? Fair enough. Perhaps it is a genetical thing then. Maybe it isn't, who knows? Maybe it's just a major coincidence. A major coinky dink. I think I'm going to do this mission one more time, and then I'm going to farm the outpost for it. Yep, great granddad, granddad, mum, me and my cousins. When you say your cousins, are you talking about DNM? Or is it other cousins? And my great granddad was super healthy. I see. But then if you're at that point though, right? Which you probably won't be able to find out. Other cousins, fair enough. Would it not stem all the way back to before your great granddad? Or did your great granddad just, because at some point someone's got to just develop it, right? Yeah, definitely genetics, like my family has loads of diabetics. Perhaps, I don't know. I ain't got a fucking Scooby. My family just got pretty much just early death. Fingers crossed. Another 30 years. Another 10 for my brother and sister. Wait, hang on. Why? Oh, linked. Sterile Land Rockfall Zone. Sterile Land Rockfall Zone. Oh, here you go. What's this? Oh, nice. Let's go do that then. Oh, hang on. This requires monomer. Is this monomer? Ah, it does. Okay. I need to fast travel here. Possibly, but very little is known about my great granddad's parents and history. I see. Hang on a second. Challenge. Save. Apply. Pretty sure his mum was adopted after being left on the doorstep somewhere, so we can't trace her family line. I see. I hope they come back to these maps and add some fast travel points, because this is just, it's such a fucking, such a long run. Oh. Oh, Zoe, did you get to watch any Loki today? I assume you didn't. Oh, my gun at the bottom's big again. Got a big gun. He's got a brother somewhere if he's still alive, but the second my granddad moved away out, they lost contact. I see. Yeah, I want out of that place so badly. No, I slept most of the day on the sofa. On the sofa, fair enough. But yeah, I forgot you slept like 3 hours. But no, I want out. I'm going to start doing some other things. I want to get back into painting. I'm going to try and sell some of my paintings. And see if I can do anything out of that. So I'm going to try and go back to opening a shop, like an online shop that I was planning on doing a while ago, but this time it's going to be for craft sort of stuff rather than like a Funko store. Yeah, I went down to get food and pretty much passed out straight after. Fair enough. least, yeah. And I got up super late. You did get up super late, though. That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna try and. I think I'm gonna try and do the art stuff. I want to get back into the art stuff for ages now, and I just haven't. Oh wow, I don't have the ammo. I need him to kill me. Come on, kill me. They need to sort this mission out, honestly. These fusion reactors are so aggravatingly long. And it's just long because you don't have the fucking ammo to deal with it. Oh, I didn't even get to use it. What a bunch of horseshit, man. This would be a good idea. Oh, I didn't get ammo back. No, my shield, it recharged. Oh, this will work though. Perhaps. Oh, they died and I didn't get ammo back from it. Oh, that was a powerful hit. Do it again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Kill me. Kill me! Thank you. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ. Finally. Charlie just sat in the VC on his own, by the way. Is he? Not told me. Okay. But. Okay.
That's all you got. Could drop dead now of a fucking blood clot, yeah. One shot, give it all you got, and never back down. No, I'm never gonna stop.
Oh, hello.
Fucking hello.
Yeah,
Didn't know you was in there, mate.
it's alright. I've got my headset working a bit better.
What do you mean your headset? What, a new one or?
Same one, but I've managed to tweak it a bit so it's got more volume now. I can keep it even longer.
Is it more exposed wiring as well, yeah?
Oh, mate, the exposed wiring is great. I have to turn everyone back down. Loud as fuck, man. Yeah, doing great, mate. I'm doing amazing. I got my all my Ajax blueprint. I'm living life, mate.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy as fuck. Happy as Larry.
I need to fucking farm. I need to fight Dead Bride.
I just need to farm the free purple things then.
The resources, yeah.
I've got all the others, I just need the purple ones on each one. I got like half of them, so I don't have to farm them.
And I'm hoping to get. I'm not going to get the Dead Bride one tonight. That's not happening. I'm hoping to get whatever one I'm farming for now. I think the code. I'm hoping to get that tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to. I think I've got some stuff for the Dead Brides. But, you know, that's I don't think I do have anything for Dead Bride. I don't know. But it's taken longer than I wanted it to.
Yeah, they kind of do, don't they?
Yeah. But I need to get all the resources as well though, for the ultimate. I don't have any of the purples.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now, the purples. And hopefully I can get this all researching tonight. All 3 of them.
Yeah.
Well, no, that is what's going to happen. I'm going to do it until I have them and then come.
I desperately need to farm Dead Bride.
Because then how long do the elements take? Like, once you got all 3 things to actually do the whole Descendant?
36 hours, I think it is.
So I'm probably not going to have it till like Tuesday or Wednesday, am I?
Yeah, if you start it all tonight, I think you have it by like Tuesday, Wednesday.
So I can start it all tonight and then start the whole Descendant, what, tomorrow? Like, late.
Well, yeah, it'd be tomorrow if you start
or
it
like Monday
6.
morning, I could log on and just start it, right?
Yeah, well, if you start it tonight, all 3 of them, I think they take 18 hours. So we're down tomorrow at 5 o'clock, and then at 36 hours. So at a whole day, you'd be 5 o'clock on Monday. Then add
so
12 hours,
Tuesday,
5 o'clock on Tuesday morning.
That's not too bad.
Roughly.
And then tomorrow and Monday, I can just level up my other 2 characters that aren't
fucking slag.
And then I'll be Gucci, man. I'll be Gucci. I've got some crystalline things ready to hop on them.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna be grinding levels. Grinding levels. Yep. Grinding levels, my dude.
It's bunny. Bunny. I'm now back to farming some void shards.
Void shards, really?
You don't by any chance want some monomer, do you?
I've farmed for all my shit now. I don't need any monomer.
Fair. No, I'm just monomers. There's a really easy one for bunny that does 19 monomer, but it's one that if you have 2 bunnies, it's piss easy. Just one of you stays on both sides. So thought I'd see still. No worries though.
Oh, it's that one. I don't need anything yet, but I don't know if there's anything in the future. I'm trying to just get this a Descendant.
Yeah. To be fair, actually, using just the fucking Thunder Cage is probably just as good. The Thunder Cage is literally like having like a mini bunny. Probably why it's used so much.
Yeah.
Pocket bunny. What are you farming now then? With purples, right?
Yeah, some plasma fucking bullets.
What do you have to do for them?
I have to do...
Using infiltrations.
Yeah. But apparently this one you have to finish it, you just do like the first part.
Yeah, some of them you can you go in and you get to kill like a mini boss sort of thing.
Yeah, and then you can just
an elite, and then yeah, that's it. I did that for one of them. Got in, killed someone, it dropped him, and then literally like if you wait 2 more minutes, you fight another elite that drops it, or has a chance to drop it. And then after that, the only other thing that drops it is, or by the time you get to the next thing that drops it, you could restart the mission and have 2 chances of dropping it. So yeah, well, we'll just be doing that. was such a waste of Bunny's ability. Booyah.
It's too late now. I remember everything and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be, and how careless we could be.
Oh. Honestly, man, this fucking weather is not fun.
Hmm? Right, born
This
near
weather,
Bill.
not fun.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful having the hottest house in the room. The hottest room in the house.
So the hottest house in the room. How big is your fucking room?
Fucking a lot coming from you.
What's that?
Your room is a fucking house, mate.
It's fucking not. It's not even that big. I just about fit my stuff in it.
You must have a lot of fucking stuff then.
No, I just have my like gaming PC desk, and then my bed, and then my TV, and then my wardrobe. Well, it's a built-in wardrobe.
A built-in wardrobe.
Yeah.
Fucking rich, man.
No.
Some of us only have like standing third-party wardrobes, mate. I don't have a luxury of having a built-in wardrobe.
This is the first time I've had built-in ones. Ain't that fancy. It's just a fucking like hole in the wall with like, you know, some doors on it. Alright.
Yeah. Look how much space that we've taken up.
What do you mean it's the same amount of space?
Not to the wardrobe that I have. My wardrobe sticks out. It takes up more space than your wardrobe.
Well, not technically, because the space that it's occupying, the wall would just be further back.
I mean,
so you
yeah,
just put the cupboards
but
in the
you
same
still
spot.
it still means you got a bigger room.
It's not. It's the same size.
If you're saying that if you're saying it's different because of the wardrobe being there, because it goes further back, then yeah, you got a bigger room, but it's just being used.
Well, no, the space that the wardrobe's taken up would not be taken up with built-in ones. You just put the normal wardrobes there. It's literally the same size.
Yeah, but would you put that many wardrobes there though? I've got one wardrobe. You've been in my room years ago. Remember that wardrobe in my room?
Yeah.
That bad boy's still here.
Yeah, it's probably like the same size. Well, mine's like. In fact, it's like
It's like the River Nile. It goes on for miles.
It's probably like 1.5 lengths of like a normal door. Oh,
1.5.
So like if you got like the door in your room, right?
Okay.
And you put like 3 next to each other, that's about the width.
You basically got a fridge.
What?
You got like a fridge.
What do you mean a fridge?
Like a fridge. It's like a fridge.
I don't know what you mean.
Like you got like a fridge in your room, but for clothes.
What? Let's speak on the fridge.
The fridge that you got though, your fridge is fucking like
No,
fucking door to
fridge is
Narnia, no?
No. We've got a
sure?
fridge. Well, we've got 2 fridges and a freezer downstairs. But one's like a small one for like drinks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now this is like I don't know, like the length of your bed, maybe. I don't know, width, and it's got like,
The length of my bed.
and then it's like 4 doors. Like, well, it's like 2 doors, but they like fold in half, so it's kind of like 4 doors.
Are you really saying the length of my bed is a door and a half? Are you kidding
No,
me?
2.5 doors.
2.5 doors?
What did I say?
You said 1.5.
I meant
That
like
changes
2.5.
everything. That makes it
I
so
meant
much
2.5.
worse.
Yeah, it's like
You've
the
got-
length of my bed is like my
So a
wardrobe.
half a
bed.
door is 1.5. So that's
And then it goes back
3.6.
like,
You've got like an
goes back.
8-foot wardrobe.
it probably goes back like the like the
You're
depth of, like, a
laughing.
normal desk. Then I just have like a rail going across the whole top, and then like a cupboard thing at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at you. Fucking 8-foot
What?
wardrobe boy. Oh, it's not even. It's not that big.
And
Fucking
then
8
like
foot.
next to my desk, like my TV's on another cupboard thing.
I seriously need a tour of your room at one point.
So I've got like my bed in the corner, and then at the end of my bed is my TV, and then behind my TV is my desk setup.
I see. Now one day you're gonna have to like
And then
get
the-
your phone out and like, MTV Cribs me.
It's a bit of a state, but I can send you a picture.
I don't. If you're not worried about a state, I'm not bothered about a state. I couldn't give.
They
less of a
don't
fuck,
bother
mate.
me, mate. It's
Oh, go on. Send
I'll
me
clean
a
it one day. Alright.
send me a cheeky pic. Then I'd love to see what your room's like. I've never been up there. I've never been able to get past the 4,000 steps. It's fucking stairway to hell to heaven. That really drains fast. Holy shit.
And then this side is the
Oh, he's actually recording the voice recorder. He's gone MTV style. He's on MTV mode. So look at him, he's still going!
Huh?
You're still going! You've been gone for like a minute!
Yeah.
How fucking much space have you got to record?
Oh, I just thought you might want to see it all.
Man's in a fucking like assembly room or something.
Well, it's got like, I've like sectioned the bedroom into like 3 bits in it, like my gaming setup and then like my bedroom bit.
Okay, hang on, I'll check it in a second after I've done my voice
You
fragment.
sound really fucked up because like my voice on the recording for some reason just sounds shit.
Probably microphone isn't as clear, but your voice is probably fine, mate.
Nah, people don't like their own voice, I think.
Mostly, yeah. I don't like my voice, but I don't like it
People hear
because
their own voice and like, oh, what the fuck, that's not what I sound like.
yeah, I don't like my voice because of pitch. I'm quite high pitched,
I wouldn't say you're high pitched.
fairly compared to I've probably got the other than Adam. Other than Adam, I've got a pretty high pitched voice compared to everyone else in our group.
Do you think I got a lower pitched voice than you?
Yeah, you do.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure?
Oh, Timmy! Fucking look at that! That's huge!
Well, that's like a normal sized room, though.
The size of a room is quite normal.
Like,
I won't lie.
It's got like loads of space where it's like there's nothing there.
Yeah, like it's a pretty normal sized room.
It's like a long room, but it's not like that wide, if you know.
Yeah, it's
Whereas
well,
like people normally have more square rooms, so like because this is like longer and narrow, you actually like fit more in it, I think, than a square one because you haven't just got like this big empty bit in the middle.
Well, you got what, a double? Is that a double bed you got?
That's a double, yeah.
You got a double, which is what, about 5 foot,
I don't know.
6
So
foot,
it's a
something like
little
that?
bit longer than a single.
And then your door is 3 foot, and your door pretty much comes straight to your bed. So your room is like 9, or let's say about like 8 to 10.
it's probably 9 because
foot long.
like the door bit does like it goes back out like where
Yeah.
my wardrobe is.
But yeah, you've got more length than more.
But then,
length
like,
than
yeah,
girth.
obviously the wardrobes go back, so like.
Yeah, those wardrobes, those are you got a lot of fucking wardrobe. You're not high pitched, mine's double. Yeah, actually, you know what? You probably got about the same amount, the same width as Zoe, really.
Yeah, well, my bedroom's
Zoe's
not that
probably about the same width. I would say.
My bedroom's not that massive. We just have 5 of them.
To put it into perspective, Zoe, Charlie's room is probably same width, but it's probably a little bit longer by maybe like.
You ever see my
5
desk
foot?
bed? That is actually quite wide. Like my desk is actually quite a wide desk.
Yeah. But yeah, you have a very similar size room to Zoe, just yours is longer. But in terms of width, you're pretty much the same, really.
Yeah.
If anything, Zoe's might have ever so slightly more width, but not much. But yours is longer,
Yeah,
definitely.
my room's not like massive, but it ain't small. I think it's pretty like.
Fucking wardrobe still, though.
Oh yeah, like the wardrobe bit like goes back.
Probably
like,
less cluttered than mine.
No, I shoved loads of shit in there.
No, yeah, no. Yours
Because like that wardrobe, it's got like a rail going through it, and at the top there's like a shelf, and that is just full up with like Warhammer
Yeah,
stuff
no,
that I just haven't done.
your room is not going to be as cluttered as hers.
No, because I just shove everything in drawers.
So does she.
To be fair, most of my clutter is just like Warhammer that I haven't finished.
Most of her clutter is like makeup bottles and crystals, really.
Crystals?
Yeah, crystals. Or also fucking medication. The amount of fucking medication boxes she has fucking out for the same medication that she doesn't need. Because what she would not, what a normal person would do is open a box of medication, go through that box of medication, open a second box. What she does is open a box, get meds out, opens a second box the next day, takes meds out, opens a third box the third day, takes meds out, fourth day opens the first box again. She has about 3 different boxes of the same medication on rotation. It's fucking aggravating. Yep, crystals, meds, books, and makeup. That's the main thing she has.
How do you take up that much space? Like I got loads of Warhammer. Like how does crystals take up that much space?
I'll get you a picture. It's not that
How
it
much
takes up
makeup
loads
do
of
you have?
space. A lot of makeup. It's not that it takes up loads of space. It's also like because there's so much of it, and because the crystals need
It's
to
not
be...
organised.
Well, no, it's
that what it is?
organised, but like you can't. Like crystals can't be stacked, so they have to take up their own space. And once they're
Yeah,
down,
you can't really like my Warhammer boxes. I can just stack
yeah.
them, you know.
So a lot of vertical space is wasted because of crystals. And no, you're right. You kind of don't, but you kind of do. There's been times where you've opened the same medication multiple times. You lie. I use one box, otherwise I don't know when I need to order my next set. There has been a time where you've had multiple boxes of the same thing open. It's not like common. So I am exaggerating, but you have done it a couple of times. I don't know what medication it was, but it was something. But yeah, so the crystals take up the space because they're on display, but you can't like. They have to be like their own space. They can't like be shoved in each other. They can't be shoved into like a box for storage. They need to be like carefully left alone. So that takes up space. Then you've got books that she has and she doesn't read or has read. Makeup as well. She hasn't got enough space in her drawers for her makeup, so makeup gets left out. I occasionally have multiple, and at the moment I do technically have 2 boxes of the same medication but different dosages. Oh, and I have a massive speaker in my room. Oh, you do have a massive speaker in your room. However, that was your choice to put it there. But at the same time, that was because people were mistreating it. But I mean, we've done some reorganising though. The speaker's in a bit of a better location and not wasting as much space.
Right.
I could easily fill like 4 big drawers with the amount of makeup. Yeah, she's got a lot of makeup.
Why do you have so much makeup? You only have one face.
I don't know, man.
Never
I don't know.
understood that. Surely you just like buy the same thing and just like
It's different
reuse it, like
makeups.
buy it.
I think it's different
Why is
makeups
so many
for
different?
things though. She's got those
Isn't
different
your
like eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that, which
How
have
many
different
different
shades.
Oh, like, that don't take up that much score.
It adds up, surprisingly enough. It does add up.
What? What? Huh?
They got
You just mean like one
got-
of each thing, right?
Well, all the different eyeshadow palettes are different
But how many
shades.
do you need? Like, how many like eyeshadow colours do you need?
Different shades depending on what she's doing. Because like when she was doing eyeshadow, maybe there'll be time where she just puts like blue eyeshadow on, but sometimes she might like fucking ombre it, and she needs to use multiple colours to fade it in. I think. I don't know. I don't do makeup. And I'm including all my SFX stuff. Okay, yeah, she's got a lot of special effects makeup.
Not
loads-
just like
loads-
basic stuff, right?
Loads of liquid latex, loads of fake bloods, loads of wax.
Why?
Because she does makeup. She likes doing makeup. She did horror makeup. So she wants to practice more and do more stuff for Instagram, which she hasn't done. And she got loads of liquid latex, fake blood, and stuff to do more of that sort of horror stuff. Which there's a lot of it. I've seen it. I did want to do makeup professionally at one point, Charlie, so I get loads of type of different makeup for different skin types and things like that.
Right, it's not just like stuff for you. I thought that this was just all makeup for just you. I was like, why do you need so many?
I mean, I think it is pretty much just for her, but I think like she'll use different. If she's doing her mum's makeup, she'll use some of her makeup or some of her mum's makeup. Depends on what's being done. But it's also she wanted to learn as well. She wanted to do more practicing. So different makeup to learn different things. My God. My brother's fucking on one, holy shit. He sent me a message saying, well, I'm sat on the train. Got a Costa. Large latte, 2 extra shots. 2 extra shots? Yep, that's 5 shots. Yep, 2 extra shots, that's 5 shots. Yeah, fucks me up, 2 extra shots, thanks mate. I don't know what the fuck has just happened. I think he's had a fucking stroke. Did it to himself though. He did that to himself. I need to find more of this. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to. I'm gonna go do that thing. So I have to use completely different stuff for my mum than for me, as she's a lot darker skin tone and she has oily skin, whereas mine's super dry, so we have to use different face makeup, otherwise it won't sit on her face. I don't know if Charlie's even here to hear that, but yeah.
Are we gonna play now? Ready for the show? I'm about to take down, you already know. Get the fuck out of my face now, yeah, you gotta go. Man, I'm on the chase now, leave me on my own. I got a chance to break now, here I fucking go. Take control of fate now, I control my flow. And I know that I'll be great, how putting on a show. I know that I'ma stay loud, drowning out the noise. The haters always thinking that they could fucking break me. They're better off eating their own words like pastries. Hate me, and you better find some fucking
Okay, sorry, I have to blow my nose.
I like a bad bitch and pasties. They can't save me, no I ain't lazy.
I just muted myself. I got a call out of it. Earlier, everything.
You got a call?
Yeah.
What, from your parents or someone?
Yeah.
Are you picking up?
Nah. Someone. One of my mum's mates is up. Yeah, and they want to lift in like half an hour if I can, so go and give them a lift back to their house.
Fair enough.
So I'll probably go and get some drinks and shit whilst I'm out.
Don't get too drunk though, you might
What?
might pass out.
No. What?
What? You said you might go get some drinks?
Yeah, not like alcoholic ones.
Oh.
Like some monsters or something.
What, you did like a fucking all-nighter or something?
Might as well, innit? I didn't wake up till late.
Oh my god.
Have a guess, have a guess.
What time did you go to bed?
I went to bed at like 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning, 1 o'clock.
What, in the afternoon?
You woke up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah.
No.
Earlier?
Later.
2:30.
Later.
Oh no, 4 o'clock.
Slightly later.
4:30.
Yep.
Bro! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'll tell you, I don't sleep much in a week, so I build it all up and then sleep on the weekends.
Oh,
That's a normal amount of sleep, no?
no. I mean, you slept for 13 hours.
Yes.
As long as you fell asleep at like 3, you slept for 13 and a half hours. Well, that's a lot. How does not sleep fuck your sleeping pattern up though? Like now you're gonna go to sleep. You're not going to sleep tonight. You'll sleep like tomorrow morning, and then wake up at like fucking 7, and then what you do all night and then work all day on Monday?
No, I'll go sleep tomorrow night.
What? So you won't sleep overnight today?
I probably will.
Christ. Oh, they need to sort these fucking fusion reactors out, man. Because this is so stupid. Oh, this is so dumb. Oh my god.
We're gonna shower. Start the day off quite nice.
You gonna have a shower?
Might do. Start the day off nice and
What now?
before I go take them back.
How you not starting with day though?
Yeah, starting my day.
Your day started like fucking 8 hours ago. Whenever you fucking woke up.
Yeah, but you know, like starting like, you know, it's day off, alright. Don't know what to tell you, man. My sleeping schedule's not the most efficient. Works for me though.
Okay, come on. Give it to me. 10%. Oh, fucking Esmo Spiral Catalyst again. What, 2 times in a row. we go. Surprise, surprise, out of fucking ammo again. Back to just meleeing. That was a lot of time.
Man, I can't get my fucking bunny to feel good, you know.
Man. What part doesn't feel good?
It just doesn't work.
What, like not doing much damage?
No, it seems like I have to run through shit so many times. I feel like I just clear mobs way quicker with my fucking Ajax just slam on the ground.
I mean, I know what you feel like, because recently I do feel like...
I have to run through them about 4 times to kill them.
I think it depends on what one, because there's some ones that I've done recently where it's been fine, I just kill them instantly, but some I have to
Keep
track
running
back
through them.
a couple, like one or two, like 2 times.
I feel like I'm just better off doing this Ajax for this farm.
Are you doing the I
Quarantine
got
stuff.
it!
You got it.
I got the pick codes.
Nice.
Literally now all I need to do is farm Dead Ride.
Well, I will help you that if I get my once I get my Ajax.
No, I still need to farm Dead Ride. I need to get the I still need to get the code, the thing, the pattern.
What?
I need to get the pattern of the amorphous thing.
Oh, to do the Dead Bride.
Yeah. It's just that one. Hang on, is that even worth doing? I keep forgetting which one's worth doing. Spiral. I don't think it's Spiral. It's not that
And
one.
I struggled all that way with fucking Bunny Ryan and I fucked up the farm bit. I picked up too many of those things that drop and then it went to the next stage before the elite spawn.
Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't tell me how to get it on this one. It tells me where to get it from, but it doesn't actually say on the mission.
Right.
Unknown laboratory.
Unknown laboratory.
I guess it's time to swap over to Viessa. Give Viessa a little go.
Oh, you got her, ain't you? Huh?
Yeah, I got her today.
Took that long since you got all the stuff, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's get rid of that, I don't care. Put that on. Boom. Okay, that's sorted, and then to get her a nice frozen reactor. I so hope they fix this fucking vibrating fucking bullshit on the reactor page. It's so annoying. I also found out though, you know the legendary or the yellow or the legendary reactors that you acquire like the thunder cage. You actually have to be holding a weapon for it to do that.
Yeah, yeah. It says mounted.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
So you want to get one for like your primary gun that you're gonna be using.
Yeah, because I was going to use the legendary ones. I was picking up the legendary ones to the fire under thunder cage, and I eventually realised I was like, oh, that's not what I want. I think I need 69. I didn't even check. Yeah, 69. Did I think I might have farmed this mission. I think I did. I don't think I actually got it whilst I was doing it. Unless I farmed 68. I could have farmed 68. How did you do that, Ruby?
Will today be rough or will today be great? 9, 10, 11, 12. Lately I've been going through hell. 13, 14, 15, 16. Today's the day. Are you coming? Are you sick of being normal? I'm sick of being average. I'm sick of being mortal. I'm about to be a savage. I see a lot of things that I want. I will have them. I got a new mindset that I just established. I'll march through the cold with the nails on the pavement. I'll shovel that coal just to get out the basement. My story will be told, helping others make changes. I'll be so bold.
Uh-oh, female squad. Oh, it's this one. It's fucking... It's matey. Go on, bunny. Off we go. I forgot I was in a call, Charlie, and I feel like I've been talking to myself as if I wasn't in a call. You up to much?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Just trying to do this quest. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not quite
What?
like the video said.
What is
The
it?
guy ain't spawning.
Oh?
It was like you do this and then like this elite spawns. I was this elite ain't fucking spawning. It's making me go to the mix it, man. Bullshit.
gotta be something you're missing out, or maybe it's not a guaranteed thing every time.
No, he's doing it every time. Because I just don't pick up the things that they drop, and I won't pick them up, and then it was like, they all just disappeared and was like, here you go, here's the next bit. You're like, oh. I'm a bit confused in most things. Guess I just killed this fast anyway. I get the same thing, right?
I'm so tired. I can feel it in my eye. No! How the fuck do you get a thunder cage? Man, I need it.
You just you can research it in that woman in the tower and she'll
I know, but
tell you where to get everything.
I've not got any. I've not got enough stuff though.
Hmm?
I've not got any stuff to do it.
Yeah, it's just to find where you're going.
Effort, mate. Fucking effort.
And you asked how to get it, and I told you the answer. Yeah, press F on all the things.
I just don't know why they can't just make it so I can like. They gave 2 to me. For fuck's sake, give me the third one. I'm being stingy.
I mean, you need to find the belt one.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? I don't know what the drop is as well. I don't know if it's like a random drop chance or if it comes from a pattern. I didn't go that far, but I think it.
And normally from pattern.
I don't think it is from a pattern.
Normally
When I went,
from pattern.
no, I don't think it is though. I could be wrong, but when I went into amorphous material things and typed in Thunder Cage and nothing came up. And normally, if you type in the thing you're looking for, it will show you what pattern it's in. So I don't know if it's just a mission. Oh no, I fucked up. I feel like they really struggled to come up with new and interesting abilities for the characters. Especially, well, mainly with Valby, Bunny and Viessa. They kind of all have the same sort of ability, run. Oh yeah, yeah. We got a boss stuck. Oh no, we didn't. Fuck. Ugh. Oh man, I'm struggling to stay awake. Okay, I got a pattern. Got a pattern. Oh. Me too. Yeah, not good. I've literally my like eye is falling asleep. And I was doing it then. That's why when the boss was moving over that way, my thing was moving this way. I was falling asleep. I don't know how I'm gonna wake up. Okay, let's run it one more time. Then I'll probably call it. I probably won't, but hopefully we get a nice. Oh, a nice thing. Wait, it's Saturday today. Oh, it's Sunday tomorrow. Yeah. We need to get like 40,000 points. We won't get 40,000 points still. Hopefully one more mission isn't going to take too long. It takes 20 minutes or less, so shouldn't be too bad. Go team. This is why I love Bunny.
that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb. I move fast and climb, yeah, true passion shine. While I move passing by, I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say.
Oh.
Push pause, no I push play. Don't stop till I make a change.
My eyes. Feels like I've been dreaming, but I know I'm not sleeping. I just need hope. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still.
I have no rounds.
Got no round.
What people? Fuck's sake.
What happened?
Don't have any rounds left. Can't kill the things. Fucking bullshit. Nearly killed the boss, but can't die to replenishment ammo because then it all went. Fucking alright, Mom! I'm coming! 1 sec! Fuck's sake. Stop calling me for fuck's sake. Oh, right, this replenish thing won't work. There we go. Fuck's sake. Probably need this. No ammo again. Oh, this game. Why didn't they give you enough ammo to kill the thing?
Yeah, it's stupid.
Finally.
You should get ammo back, or it should drop ammo over time or something. It's stupid that it gives you nothing.
Take them back. Sweating up now. Why does it not give you any hours? You still wanna... Oh, damn, you'll still on, will you? I'll see you tomorrow then, because I doubt you'll be on when I get back.
Yeah, no, I won't be on. I'm coming off pretty much now. But yeah, I'll talk to you sometime tomorrow. It'll be sometime in the evening / night time. I don't know when.
Cool.
I'll talk to you later.
See you tomorrow.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we now have 2 patterns. I'm not going to do it now. I'm heading off. So I'm going to go back to Albion. I'm going to set off some research. Yeah, that is that. Overall, to be honest, I don't mind Viessa. Viessa is alright. I'm not a fan of her running ability, but her QB, her Descendant and the Blizzard's alright. So a bigger radius would be quite nice. Okay, chat, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, whether you're on YouTube or on Twitch. There's a lot of talking today, a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, so we're going to end stream here. Thank you everyone for watching, have fun, take care, and have a good time or something. I don't know. Take care. Bye. Take care.